dare I say, fallout now from the revealing of Caitlin Clark's all-new super jacked, swole physique.
Hold on a second, did Caitlin Clark just walk into the WNBA like she's getting ready for a WWE match? She looks seriously strong. Angel Reese might want to think twice before running her mouth. Is Caitlin about to dominate the league? Did she secretly train with Shaq over the off-season? Let's dive in and find out what's really going on.
And you see this, jacked Caitlin. Yeah, love to see it. Damn. So Caitlin has had her butt in the weight room, and it sure is showing. She's listed at 6 foot, 152 pounds. If I had to guess, I'd say she might, I don't know. Could she be 160 now? 163? I don't know. Something like that.
It looks like the internet has just caught on. Caitlin Clark has clearly been hitting the gym like she's getting ready to face off with The Rock. A recent photo of her left everyone in shock, with her arms looking so strong. It seems like she might have been secretly training with bodybuilders during the off-season.
Our favorite photographer, Bree, captured this photo last night of Caitlin Clark at the Iowa women's basketball game. She's in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse for the Big Ten tournament. And people immediately started flocking this because, okay, first of all, a moment for the fit. Amazing. Good job. Look at her freaking bicep.
Caitlin Clark isn't out here throwing tantrums or treating basketball like a reality show audition. Instead, she's all about focus and dedication, working not just to be the best shooter, but also to be one of the strongest players on the court. Meanwhile, Angel Reese seems to be more about drama, almost like she's trying out for an Olympic diving team. It's interesting to see how differently they approach the game.
Caitlin Clark looking like she's bulked up has become a viral thing. And look, it was no secret, though. Whether you see, if she looks like she's put on some muscle, Stephanie White, the head coach of the Fever, had already said Clark has gotten stronger. So there's the wow aspect of it, but there's also the practical aspect of it. Clark was already a lot stronger than she was given credit for. At least when it comes to finishing around the rim, she was one of the elite finishers in the league in her rookie season.
Let's be honest, Angel Reese has to be feeling a bit intimidated by Caitlin's transformation. While Angel's game has often focused on theatrics and drama rather than pure skill, Caitlin's new strength and dedication are hard to ignore. With Caitlin now looking like she could bench press her entire starting lineup, it must be unsettling for someone who thought petty drama and tough looks were the way to win. Spoiler alert, they're not.
I think we could tell in December that obviously Caitlin Clark was going out of her way to try to put on some mass, some bulk, all right? And frankly, who could blame her after the way last season went, her rookie year? Because you could tell there was a lot of women that were just flat bigger. Even if they were as tall, they were just bigger and looked like a more mature kind of body type that you would expect in a professional basketball league. Well, Caitlin Clark has really made a point to change her.
Of course, the excuses are already rolling in. People are saying Caitlin must be on some new training program, had more time to prepare, or maybe it's just the camera angle. But here's a thought, maybe Caitlin's been putting in the real work, while Angel Reese has been treating social media like a full-time job. It's tough to improve when your main focus is tweeting, subtweeting, and conveniently disappearing during key moments of the game. Angel often claims she's a leader, a champion, and the face of women's basketball. But real leadership isn't about blaming others or creating drama, it's about showing up and getting things done. Caitlin has been doing just that. No distractions, no antics, just pure focus and preparation to dominate. That reality must sting for Angel, who built her brand on being tough but seems to disappear when it's time to truly prove herself.
Looking like young Hulk woman out here, bruh. Woman Hulk. She-Hulk. I think that's her name. She's looking like She-Hulk out here, bruh. Caitlin Clark definitely made it her business, and I'm done talking, bruh. I am done.
Caitlin Clark's rise isn't just about getting stronger, it's about proving she's light years ahead of the competition. While Angel Reese seems focused on celebrating moral victories and thinking being loud equals greatness, Caitlin is quietly building a legacy through real accomplishments, not just catchy phrases. Let Angel keep talking and trying to control the narrative. Meanwhile, Caitlin will be sinking logo threes and showing off her skills on the court, while Angel struggles with basic shots. The season hasn't even started, and the gap between them is already growing. One thing's clear, Caitlin's commitment to improving shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
Getting bigger.
Either way, she has gotten significantly bigger. Stephanie White has confirmed it. Stephanie White has gone out here and confirmed that Caitlin Clark has been bullied.
Here's the tough news for Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark is back, bigger, stronger, and far less interested in putting up with any nonsense. Remember last year, when it seemed like players had formed a club just to give her a hard time, throwing everything at her except a referee's whistle? And let's be real, some of those calls were justified. But this year? It's a whole new ballgame. Caitlin has hit the gym, adding muscle and sharpening her skills, looking like she just stepped out of a sports movie training montage. Meanwhile, Angel Reese might be starting to lose some sleep over it. The self-proclaimed queen of taunts, known for her highlight reels filled with missed layups and over-the-top celebrations, had her moment in the spotlight last season. But while she was soaking it all in, Caitlin was busy getting better. With Caitlin's rise and newfound intensity, Angel is about to face a completely different challenge on the court, one that could completely shift the dynamic of their rivalry. Buckle up, because things are about to get real.
I am done talking. Let's pull up these photos right now of Caitlin Clark at last night's basketball game, because we caught a good angle of her, bro. Oh, man, she definitely did. So she said, well, someone's been in the weight room. Now, this is the photo of Caitlin Clark right here joining her team last night. I'm telling you right now, you guys can see. I mean, my goodness. It's like night and day from last year, bro. Night and day from last year, bro. I mean, it's just no question how much muscle Caitlin Clark has put on for this 2025 season. And to me, it definitely looked like she's ready to take this whole thing over. I can't even lie to you.
Caitlin Clark isn't just here to play, she's on a mission to dominate. With her new, stronger physique, the physical tactics that worked so well against her last season are about to backfire. Last year, opponents treated her like a pinata, hoping she'd crack under pressure. Instead, they only made her tougher. So for anyone thinking of pulling the same stunts this season, good luck. Caitlin is standing firm, unfazed, and completely uninterested in any of the sideline drama Angel Reese might try to stir up. While some players shine with skill and talent, others rely on showmanship. It looks like Caitlin spent her off-season perfecting her game, while Angel Reese may have focused more on refining her celebratory moves than her actual basketball skills. The problem with acting like the main character when you're really just comic relief? Eventually, the truth comes out. And nothing's more entertaining than watching someone realize they're not as intimidating as they thought, especially when the player they've been trying to rattle shows up unbothered and fully prepared.
Bree reshared it to her story and said, chill on the weights, Caitlin. Be hitting the jar for 300 yards in no time, Caitlin. She's like, absolute facts. BRW Sports and Bleacher Report, like, put a side-by-side comparison of, like, Caitlin's been in the weight room, like, but she has been. But, I mean, she has been.
Caitlin Clark was already a nightmare to guard last season, and now that she's added strength to her already impressive skill set, she's virtually unstoppable. So, what's the game plan now? Foul her harder? That's laughable, she's built to handle that. Trying to mess with her mentally? Good luck, she's been facing that challenge since day one. The best part? Caitlin's going to let her game do the talking, while Angel Reese spends her time posting TikTok dances and talking about her near wins. This season, excuses won't cut it, and antics won't matter. The reality check Angel Reese is about to get is going to be tough. Caitlin Clark isn't just here to play basketball, she's here to make bold statements on the court. Angel is about to learn the hard way that barking doesn't intimidate when the person you're targeting has only gotten stronger and is still ready to drop 30 points on you. The stage is set, and this showdown is going to be one for the history books.
We're working on a lot of finishes in this video, a lot of finishes at the rim, and maybe some different finishes that we didn't see from her in the 2024 season. Now, Coach KP told me that one of his goals for Caitlin was just to expand her bag. So no matter what defense is thrown at her, she has something for it.
While Caitlin Clark is out here breaking records, filling arenas, and basically carrying women's basketball on her shoulders, Angel Reese seems more focused on demanding more money, as if she's the main character in this story. At what point does she step back and realize that without Caitlin Clark's impact, she wouldn't even be part of these conversations? Let's be real, before that viral taunt during the national championship, Angel was just another decent player. Sure, she had some moments, but did she move the needle in women's college basketball? Absolutely not. That credit goes to Caitlin, the sharpshooting, record-breaking phenomenon from Iowa. Meanwhile, Angel is acting like she's the league's biggest draw, completely missing the fact that she's more of a supporting character who thinks she's the star. And now we have the latest chapter in Angel's saga of delusion, with her demanding a higher salary. So, instead of working on dominating the league, she's jumping straight to, I deserve a raise. Bold strategy, right? Let's not forget that WNBA salaries are based on revenue, and how much is Angel really bringing in? Last I checked, if Caitlin Clark sneezes, it trends on Twitter, while Angel could drop 20 points and 10 rebounds, and half the basketball world wouldn't even notice.
Need to come to the meetings. I gotta get in the meetings, because I'm hearing, like, yeah, they don't give us, if y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out. That's a possibility, for real.
Angel Reese talks about getting paid as if she's the one putting butts in seats, selling out arenas, and making women's basketball a must-watch. The truth, however, is that she's playing second fiddle in a one-woman show. Caitlin Clark is out here rewriting history, while Angel lingers in the background, simply asking for a pay bump as if her presence in this era automatically deserves it. And let's not even start on the attitude. She often plays the victim, twisting every critique into a deeper narrative. The reality? People just aren't buying what she's selling. There's a clear difference between confidence and delusion. Confidence is backing up your words with elite performances night after night. Delusion is thinking you're the reason for the WNBA's sudden rise in popularity when, spoiler alert, you're not. It's like if the actor who played the third background soldier in *Gladiator* demanded equal billing with Russell Crowe, or if a backup dancer in a Beyoncé concert expected a paycheck on par with Queen Bee. At some point, reality has to set in. Angel Reese is undeniably talented, but without Caitlin Clark, she wouldn't be receiving the same media attention, sponsorships, or buzz. Maybe, instead of constantly demanding more money and respect, Angel should take a step back and focus on her game. Caitlin Clark has proven that hard work leads to respect and financial success, no demands necessary.
I just hope y'all know, the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of, like, my rent for where I stay at. I'm gonna do the math real quick.
Might cover that. Yeah, it covers that. It definitely covers that.
What is I don't even know my salary. 74? Okay. Times.
Here, I'll do it.
Yeah. I don't even know my salary. Does it? Let me see. You don't even...
So, Angel Reese wants everyone to believe she's had a complete transformation and reached basketball enlightenment? That's cute. Apparently, a few exhibition games against influencers and retired players have convinced her she's now a top-tier athlete. What we're really seeing is the PR campaign of the century. Angel's trying to rebrand herself like she just dropped a new album. I've improved. I'm better than ever, she proclaims. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark looks like she spent the entire off-season lifting weights and preparing for a fight in the octagon, while Angel's busy selling the idea that she's a changed player, claiming she worked on her jumper, refined her handles, and improved her decision-making. Every time you see her on the court, it's the same old routine. Clunky post moves, questionable shot selection, and that familiar, I deserve this attitude, like she's been personally wronged every time someone else takes the spotlight. Sure, her confidence is admirable, though maybe a little delusional, but still, admirable. However, at some point, the talk needs to be backed up by performance. Until then, it feels more like a clever marketing ploy than a true transformation.
On this, we're talking about how, like, Jordan was sick of getting thrown around, like, at the beginning of his career, so someone compared her Giannis and said, well, she's going to lose her jumper, and I was like, no way, she's not. Like, she's not going to lose that logo 3 just because she put on some muscle. And then, of course, like, everyone's clapping back, like, Steph Curry bulked up, and, I mean, he was scrawny at Bradley. Look at him now. He bulked up. He did fine. He still got his shot. This is why she didn't want to do anything in the offseason, because she wanted to do other things like